Hey, everyone. It is the Let's Get Loud podcast with J and A. Hi, Alicia. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
So I just posted in our because we were recording and I posted in our stories the one that came out today. We're like recording actually quite close, guys. Like it is July tomorrow. So happy July, everyone. But yeah, I posted that our last podcast last week was about our viral moment. And so I checked in and like it just guys, it just
It's
keeps.
insane.
What do they say? It's the gift that keeps on giving, or it's the thing
Yes,
that
they do
keeps
say
on
that,
whatever.
Josée.
But like it's over 4 million and it just keeps climbing. Like it just keeps getting views, attention, comments, shares. People are just really embracing that reel. And I'm sorry, but like it's almost like I don't get it. Like we've done so much content over the years that I'm like, this should go viral. Like this is funny. This is
Me,
shareable.
me every time I make a reel.
But like, okay, so like for example, the reel of my thin hair braid, that could have gone viral because that's very shareable, very relatable. There are other women out there that have no fucking hair like me, and they are so annoyed with the ladies with their big braids. And did you see it's the funniest reel I've put out there? Like it's very vulnerable, like it's all the things, okay? And like, meh, you know. And but it's shareable because it's not like people don't have to know me to want to share that. It's like it's about my hair, right? It's about them feeling that way like I do. This is very much like our friend group. Like I did not expect this.
No. And also, like, it's kind of long. Do you know what I mean? Like, usually, like a viral reel, like, I think it will also because when you edited it, you wrote like wait for the end or something, like or
Yes,
wait for
yes.
it. So
Yeah.
I think that made people watch. And then also Jillian's thrusting at the beginning made people
Yes,
watch, I
and they
think.
really enjoyed Jessica's face, which
Yeah,
and like we didn't even like try. Maybe that's the secret. Like
maybe.
that was not like I thought the bicycle one that could have gone viral because that's funny. You share it with your friends. You want to like do that like particular thing. Anyways, we're here for it. We've gotten so many new followers and I love it because these are all women moms that relate to like being silly and not taking yourself seriously. And wearing jog pants and wigs together. People like
And and Birkenstocks.
I
People were interested in our footwear for sure.
don't know why. It was so good.
It was so good. But yeah,
It,
it's been funny.
it was shared 167,000 times.
Like it's
That's insane.
insane.
Oh my goodness, that's insane. Anyways, so we're here for it. Thank you so much to those who maybe you're here listening to this because you didn't know we had a podcast and you started following and then you followed the link. But all that to say, I think that people that know us didn't really think it was that funny. Like, you know what I mean?
No.
Like Jeff was like, it's not even funny. I'm like, I agree. Like it's not like because it's just like us being us. And but I think it was more the strangers liked it.
Strangers loved it. I mean, also even our friends I don't think would even know. Like Neil didn't know who was who in that video.
That's hilarious.
Do you know what I mean? Like it's like not necessarily even really recognizable. It's not our normal style of content. Like
Oh,
it's
what did
crazy.
one of our friends in that video, her friend from Australia, shared that to her, but not because she knew she was in the video. It was like just to share, like, oh my God, we should do this. And she's like, that's us. Like, I'm in that video. Isn't that insane, you guys? I
It's
don't,
so
I
crazy.
think that's so cool that around the
I
world,
know.
like people are sharing it and writing in a different language. Like they're writing, you know what I mean, you guys? Like, so they're
Yeah.
sharing and they might be writing like, oh my God, love this, whatever, but in a different language that we can't read.
Yeah, it's
I think
actually
it's
all
the
very crazy.
coolest. Yeah, it's the coolest thing right now. Anyways, I think it's so cool. Okay, what's been happening in June? Let's like kind of like update ourselves here. I'm still PTSD from my being stopped by the cops. So I drove, guys, I listen, I have not even looked at my phone while I'm driving. So a lot of you are probably like, good for you, Josée. It's about fucking time. And you're right. You know what I mean? But like I am not well. Like you guys, like I was listening to this song. Obviously, I listen to like gangsta raps, and it's like sirens in the song. Minar
Siren.
sirens in the song de siren. I am just like I am not well. Like I'm just like, oh my God, like is someone stopping me? If there's like cops, like I get this like rush of like, am I so I am not speeding. I am just there's nothing I do. I am just like a 72-year-old. who I'm probably safer than a 72-year-old. But anyways, I drove to Truro and there was four cops on my way there and three cars were stopped. Like I saw three cars stop. I'm like, man, my God, they're just everywhere. Like, anyways, yeah, so that's what's up with me.
Why did you go to Truro is my question.
Oh, I I had a conference there on
Oh, right.
Saturday night. Yeah.
Oh, how pretty did you look in
Oh,
that
thank you.
outfit?
I had never worn that top, bought it a million years ago. It's like
Oh,
I didn't know what to put as like the under. Like what do I put as a like do jeans? Like and it's
oh, on the bottoms.
yeah. And so anyways, so lo, I like saw my skirt that I bought away. Oh, Noah's here. That I bought away like again, never worn that skirt. I was like, these two things could go together. We'll see. Oh, the door's locked. Oh my God. So, oh no. Hi, Noah. Oh, hi.
With
The
your
kids
new
on
curly,
summertime,
with
you
your
guys.
with your new curly hair and like
Yeah.
just it's all a vibe. It was always so pretty together.
Oh, thank you so much. Namaste, Alicia. I really enjoy my curly hair right now, and I found a way for it not to like. The only way I would like it is if it air dried, and that would take hours. And so I needed like hours before it would take hours. Imagine someone that has thick hair; it would take hours because it's so drenched, like it's just so wet.
Yeah.
So before it's like really dried and really nice, it would take like probably 4 or 5 hours. And then my hairdresser was like, use the diffuser. And I'm like, I'm so afraid it'll do
Yes.
frizz. So it did do frizz yesterday, but it's because I went from soaking wet to the diffuser. But if I do like 1 hour of
Yes.
air drying and then I do the diffuser, they are nice curls. Like I have nice
Yes.
curls. Even shocked sometimes. I'm like, I lift and it's like curl, 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 curl. I'm like, wow, okay. So
Do you know what?
I'm enjoying it.
The only thing that annoys me about curly hair is like I feel like it's only pretty for one day.
Oh, 1,000,000%. I had to like what I did 3 days in a row, but that's three different set of curls. Like it's a restart. You have to restart.
Like,
Especially our kind of curls, like someone that's really like, like Dana. She can go in the pool and it comes out nice. You know what I mean?
yeah, of
Like,
course she
of
can.
course she can.
Our friend Jillian's the same though. Like she like washes her hair like once a week, I think, and she has the
Oh,
most
wow.
stunning,
So
massive
stunning. Yeah.
curly hair.
Like the minute I sleep on it, it's over. Like it's not
Yeah.
the next morning. Yeah. Nope.
You need a bonnet. You
Oh,
need to
I'm on it.
sleep like Phoebe.
Oh my God, Phoebe, and her curly hair routine. It's a lot.
It's a lot, full-time job.
Yeah, yeah, full-time job for
Uh,
sure.
so she actually just got someone reached out to her. I don't know how she did. I think she reached out to them. She's such a little hustler,
I
but
love it.
it's like a plopping cloth. So it's like for someone like you, if you wanted to let your curls like air dry,
Right,
you like tie it up in this thing. It's almost like a t-shirt material kind of thing,
right,
but it's
yes.
like all perfect. Like 'cause she was using a t-shirt, but then this is like actually perfect for it.
Oh,
Anyways,
good for
she'll
her.
let you know all. She knows the brush you need. She's got it all.
She loves all of my stories.
She sent me, yeah, she's your biggest fan, I think. She sent me this diffuser she wanted for her birthday. It was $200.
Oh, well, I mean, that's what happens when you have curly hair. You have to have special things.
That's what happens when you have your daughter's Phoebe.
Okay, I like it. I like it.
You know what I mean? And I love it for her though. And she's like, when she knows there's a package at the mailbox, it's like we're going immediately. You know what I mean?
Right,
And then we're making a reel immediately.
right. Yeah, yeah. She's like her mama. Wants it yesterday.
I don't know where she gets it from.
Don't know. Neil.
I can't believe it's July
I
tomorrow.
know. I know. Someone I just saw like a meme or whatever. It was like July is tomorrow again. Like and I was like, this is true. Like it's July again and we're half done 2025. And I was thinking the other day because I think of deep things randomly, but I'm like, it's 2025. And sometimes I think like the girls are going to graduate in 2032. And I'm like, 2032 sounds weird. Like it doesn't have like a good sound. It's like 2032, But I'm like, 2025 felt the same in 2000. And we're like, one day. But then I was thinking about like how 1 year is a long period of time. And so we get used to 2025. So 2026 doesn't sound weird. And so, but we don't see that time has passed. Anyways, and that we change every single day. Just like 1 year passes by so slowly, yet we changed and we grow and we like physically change, but also mentally change. I just find it so fascinating.
it's so weird that you're being deep on deep.
Deep on deep. Deep on deep.
Speaking of deep on deep, I feel like you did a really intense coaching session last week. I didn't catch it, but I saw a lot of like people
Yeah.
responding to it. Maybe you were
Yes.
talking about your alignment. Is
Yes, alignment.
that
Because
it?
because I do my thoughts of the week, and I feel like people do. It's a live that definitely a lot of people like look forward to, especially the ones that know about it and that have been following. It's been 5 years of every Friday thoughts of the week. 5 years.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah. So I was like, oh my God, because it was May 2020. So that I started that. And the people that have been following are just like they see my progress and how I speak and what I'm focusing on. But it also shows accountability as well to myself. Like that's my way to check in to kind of like what are my thoughts this week. I do feel like a lot of people most of society don't check in with like themselves. Like what have my thoughts been this week? Am I positive? Am I loving my life? Am I excited? Like am I it's just like, well, this is my life. Like I wake up and I don't know, we just don't check in with our relationship with ourselves. All that to say, this week my thoughts were about again the half the year is done, and my word this year was alignment. And what that means is that you don't have internal conflict, that you really feel like what you're doing at every single day is what you want to be doing, so that you don't live with regret, you don't live with resentment of like, oh, I wish I could be doing this but I'm doing this. It's really what you think and what you say is what you do, and you understand why you do what you do, and there's no again conflict. It's very aligned. You see it, alignment. And it's aligned with your true person, not what society expects of you or what is best or what is seen as best. It really is true alignment. And just lately, two words have been really connecting with me on that was freedom. That for me, in order for me to live my true truth, si tu veux, my real self, and really be aligned, I needed to free myself from a lot of diet culture and a lot of like that pressure, like whether it's societal pressure or hustle pressure, whatever people feel aligned with. But that was for me. So I talked about freedom a little bit. And it got them talking, but the one that really got them to respond to me was confidence. That was my other, I'm like, you need to have confidence in your ability to free yourself, but also keep choosing yourself. So how do you free yourself and don't turn into a version of yourself that you don't like? You know, how do you keep having your back? How do you keep showing up without having pressure? A lot of people think that you're only going to show up if you have pressure. And I'm like, is that alignment? Is that what you really want? If you need always pressure to do something, like it should feel natural. And the pressure can come from within. I think it's good. Pressure from within. Like it's what I want. It feels good to me. I am the one putting pressure on myself, no one else, you know? Um, but I don't like that word pressure. It's like standards, values. So one girl said, you know, I've been a member. I've had like three or four that sent me a message, and they're all members for a long time. And I think it's important we talk about this, Alicia, before we end this podcast of how as a newcomer into your weight loss, recognize that like there's obviously that space and that content that allows you to learn more about calorie deficit, losing weight your way, creating your way, and all of that. But then there's also the content that keeps you connected for a decade. Like, you know what I mean? Like you're literally at the place where this is it. This could be it if you chose it. Like it has everything that you could look for to get what you want, which is really finding your way, losing the weight, maintaining it off. Like it's all included at your weight loss, you know? And maybe the conversation I bring is like even like a little deeper. You've been maintaining for years now, and you feel very much connected to yourself, and you are like wondering like what's next now. Like, and even if you have been maintaining your weight for 2, 3, 5 years, there's that confidence piece of like having confidence that you won't go back to obesity. So I talked about that to one girl. She was not there yet where it's been a long time, but she's like, I've lost my weight, but man, am I ever afraid of gaining it back still. It took me a long time to not be afraid of gain. I feel like it's only been the last few years, couple years that I'm like, Josée, you're not going to go back. You know this. You're not going to let yourself do that. And if you do, it's because you chose it. It's what you wanted it. But like, it's not just going to happen. Like you're so connected on the daily. What about you, Leash? Do you feel like you're there, like you're not gonna go back, or do you feel like you still have to like hold on to a little bit of extra accountability, making sure?
I definitely don't ever worry about gaining my weight back.
Yeah.
It just doesn't
Isn't that
even
amazing?
occur to me big time. I must say, like 2 years ago, when I like just literally hit the start of perimenopause and clearly my body was
Changing.
acting differently,
Yeah. Yeah.
changing.
Yeah.
That period of time was hard, but I still wasn't worried that I was going to gain my weight back. It was just hard because it was uncomfortable because what used to work wasn't working anymore.
Yeah.
And I had to like figure it out. And it'd been a long time since I'd had to like figure it out.
Oh, yeah. No, for sure. And that's
So
not a
that
fun
was like,
period.
yeah, like that was like uncomfortable, but I still was never worried.
Right.
Because like I know I'm in full control, Like I know that I'm the boss.
Yes. And I think that that is definitely like if you have that mindset of like, I know I'm the boss. I'm trying to find you right now because someone called me. I'm just gonna text my mom and be like, don't call me again. Uh, oh my God, this thing. But no, I feel the same. I feel like on a podcast. I'm sorry, guys. Oh my God. Oh my God. Just talking out loud, all the things.
People just need us all the time.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, what's up? And also she like calls a lot, which
Does she?
listen, one day I'm gonna miss her call. Know what I mean? So I'm
Yeah.
that, but it's like, I'm like, What's up? Could this
Could
be
you not just text?
yeah.
Yeah.
Or like a voice note, or you know what I mean? But like, I understand it's a part of like the way they're like, ooh, answer right now.
Okay.
She might be looking for Noah. Noah? Not here. Like, guys, this is summer life. I like don't know where my children are. I feel like you're the same. You must not know where they are sometimes. Must be like, oh, they're like somewhere in the neighborhood on a
I
phone.
mean, like I have the like tracker on them so I can go find them.
Okay, I don't have a tracker.
Like,
So
well, the fight, I just their phones. Like I have their
yeah,
location on their phones.
right. They don't have a phone yet. But like they're very close. Very close. I'm sure of it.
Oh, all is good. Like, listen, when we were their age, first of all, I definitely didn't have a phone, and I
Yeah.
was running the neighborhood, doing things I shouldn't be doing, and everything was fine. And look how great I turned out.
Yeah. I listened to a podcast. I know I'm going out here. I'm going this way. This is my I think I have ADD, AD. I was talking
ADHD.
to someone and she was like, okay, wait, I'm going this way. My ADD or whatever, ADHD or and I'm like, I definitely have that. Like, I definitely go here and then I go here and my brain's here. I'm doing nothing for it, but I like feel that way about myself, but it's fine. Um, Okay, wait. Okay, so I was listening to a podcast, Oprah. She had this guy on, and it was about social media, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to get into detail, but he said one thing that I was like, okay, he said, your kids are safer outside than they are on the internet. And I was like, I liked it. I liked what he meant. He's like, the pedophiles and the whatever, they're not roaming your street. They're on the internet inside their home because it's way easier for them to get what they want than roaming your street waiting for a child to come out. Like, you know what I mean? It was just like, he's like, it's not 100%, but they're definitely safer probably outside in your street than they are, whatever. And I was like, that makes sense to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't like worry about those things.
No, me
And
neither. Oh my God. I never do. But I was talking to a friend who was afraid that her daughter going biking with Dia. And I was like,
okay.
so I said that to her and it made her feel better. I did not have any fear. I'm like, they're in the middle of the Shidyak Main Street. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, there's a lot.
The last time my mom came over, I think I told you this, she brought my children all whistles
Oh, I love it.
on lanyards
You did
and
not tell
also
me this.
bought me coyote spray
Oh,
during my walk
well,
in case I get attacked.
thank you, Linda. It's very nice, actually.
Oh my God, the kids are like, why do we have these? And I'm like, like you
Yeah.
also don't instill this like
Yeah, it's like I don't
intention.
want to put it in their head that that's a thing, but I understand. Listen, and I'm even at a point where I'm like, I also don't think that if I'm like, it could be, is there an age for a perpetrator? Like it could be 14, it could be 12, it
Yeah.
could be
Yeah.
16, it could be an adult. So I still don't think that if my children were to be attacked, that it's my fault. Like I'm like, that's just like it happened. You know what I mean? Like I know it sounds crazy, but you get what I mean? I'm like, my goodness,
I
like
know.
at what point do I trust that the universe and the world is gonna like be okay? And like never. they could get hit by a car by walking at my mom's. Like
I
there's
know.
like I'm like, and it's not my fault if that happens,
I know. I
you
know. So
know?
we have to just
So
not worry. We have to just let that out. Let it go.
yeah. Whew, okay, okay.
Okay, wait, I want to tell you what my kids are doing. They're playing
Okay.
this game. It's like
I saw, but I didn't listen to what it is.
so it's like this game where if whoever wants to play, you like everyone like someone starts the game, you get a code and you give it to whoever's playing, okay?
Right.
And the goal is to basically like get someone out by shooting them with a water gun.
Oh, that's really fun.
Okay? So literally from 4 p.m. till 10 p.m. last night, my children were roaming the neighborhood as a pack trying to there's like alliances and then they're like hiding in the bushes. The parents are involved. The girls they walk to Riverview High in the woods waiting for someone after their soccer tournament.
Yes.
And they're like,
This is childhood. This is, yes. I
it
am
was
all for that. Like, I think that's incredible.
it
Yes.
was fun. And like
Yeah.
Alfie's friends were letting the girls play. So the girls got to hang out with like the older kids. And like even like Alfie has some friends in the neighborhood that are
Some of them
girls.
are gonna make out in the woods one day, and it's gonna be amazing, and I cannot wait. And I just saw Dia and the neighbor, the tiny neighbor, she's 5 years old, come out of our house in their bathing suit. Like, it's not even nice, like a bathing suit, and they have like the poupée. They're obviously gonna go play family or something. I'm like, this is summer. This is,
Yeah.
yes, with no shoes on,
Yes.
walking. Yes, let's do that. More of that, please. Love that. Oh
Anyway.
my God. Okay. So
Okay.
it was just like, when will I have the confidence that I'm not gonna be obese again or choose obesity again? And I said, obesity doesn't happen in a day. Like you don't like, so if you are to be connected every day to like what you did, like it's just connection. Like it's nothing more.
I think we need to pause.
Okay.
Guys, like obesity doesn't happen in a day. And here's the crazy piece. You said it's just connection. I say it over and over and over and
Yeah.
over. Part of our like program for the summer is to just connect. Like our template is like, "Oh, I connected."
Yes.
I and it's so simple, so accessible, and yet so many people undervalue that as a tool. They want that like extreme, the like, if I'm not eating lettuce, I'm not going to the gym. But are you just simply connected?
Yeah. Yes. 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 Yes.
Oh,
Okay, so anyways, I told her like I told her exactly this. I'm like, it doesn't just, happen in a day. So don't be afraid of something that happens with accumulation. You are in control of accumulation. You like, so that's why we say like just every day you have to check in. Like it is about your relationship with yourself. You choosing obesity is relationship with yourself. You choosing health and standards and whatever is relationship with yourself. Like it's all connected. And don't be afraid of something that's not there yet. It's about, okay, today is good. Today was good. Today I felt aligned. Today I felt confident in my ability to show up. I made this and these choices. I know why. It really can be that. I want to say simple, not easy, but it is that simple. For some reason, though, we don't prioritize connection to ourselves.
and
Like
we
we
also
prioritize all other relationships.
also I think a piece of it is also the drama. So
Yeah.
like I mean, we've been doing this for so long and I've had conversations with
Yeah.
members over and over and over who have, let's say, gained a little bit of weight back, okay?
Yeah.
Which is actually so common, you guys. Often you're on this weight loss journey and at one point, unfortunately, or fortunately, it's an experience. It doesn't have to be bad. It teaches you something. We sometimes start chasing just that thinner and that lower number and not just like the lifestyle and the overall like living that we're really striving for with our clients. And sometimes we just keep going a little bit. And then often what happens is just people gain that back because what they were doing wasn't authentic to them. It wasn't sustainable. But what really matters is what happens here.
Right.
Not that they gained a little bit back, it's what
Oh,
happens
yeah.
here. Now what? Like, do you panic? Oh my gosh, I'm a disaster, blah, blah, blah. You completely disconnect. That's when this happens.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
if you
yeah.
just,
This
right?
disconnection, there's nothing else to explain. You just let go. You did this. You did
Yep.
this. You're like, no,
For
no,
a
at
long
it.
time, for
Fucking look
days
at
and
it.
weeks and months on end.
You do not gain 50 pounds like in one day. And you do not like, it's like you did this over and over and over. Like you literally did not look at it. And then all of a sudden you're like, I gotta look at it to bring it back down. Yeah, sure. But you also need to keep looking at it because it keeps being important. It keeps being something that like, and looking at it is not necessarily the scale or whatever, or it's looking at you, looking at your life, looking at your life, looking
Yeah.
at how you're living it, looking at how happy you are. Look at it and be honest with it.
I was having a conversation with a member who had gained a little bit of weight back.
Okay.
And, she was telling me about some of her habits that she was doing that were not aligned with the habits she wants to be doing, right?
Right.
And then further along in the conversation, she's saying, like, maybe I'm just comfortable here. And I said, oh, pause, pause. We need to separate what you weigh and your habits. You just told me that you were doing things that do not align with how you want to show up. Why are we even having conversation of just like, oh, maybe I'm just comfortable here, which is fine, but that's almost your brain trying to protect you
Right.
because it's not about the weight. It's not about the weight. It's like, no, you just told me, that you're crushing 5 granola bars in one sitting.
Yeah.
Let's talk. Let's have a
Is that what you
conversation.
want? Yeah,
Is
exactly.
that what we want? And let's have a conversation about that and let's focus on that.
Yeah.
She was
And if you're
like,
like, I
you're
love
right.
crushing 5 granola bars, then that's fine. But you just told me
Exactly.
your habits were not what you wanted them to be. Yeah, for
And
sure.
I really had a conversation with her too about the guilt and shame that is
Mhm.
connected sometimes with with weight gain and
Yeah.
just reminding her that weight gain is not bad and like that if you hold on to that that's going to be detrimental into your next steps. Like let that go.
Yeah.
Also, no one's noticed your 10-pound weight gain
No.
or cares.
Okay. Yeah. And also let's like really work on like l letting people do like you're not here for any other reason but to live your life and to figure out if you like the way you live your life. Like that's literally it. That's it. That's all this is. Okay. All right, we gotta go.
Oh,
This was supposed to be a short
it's already been
it's
40 minutes.
yes, and like I need to go like yeah, we're gonna have to record a little later because this I don't even have time to do another one right now.
OMG. OMG.
OMG. I need to find my
Okay.
daughter. I teach a step class, you guys, and it's a lot. I do really enjoy step, but it's not as natural to me. So there's a little bit
I
more
was gonna say it's
anxiety
more
and
energy. Like,
yeah. So I'm like, whew, yeah, exactly. And I don't, yeah.
okay,
So, okay. Our next podcast, I want to talk about. So you want to listen to this one, you guys. It is going to be about that Olympian who is very loud on the internet. I really like her, and we'll make sure that you guys follow. It's like Iona. Does this ring a bell? Nothing.
no.
There's a post that was made about her by like a source, and it was like, "Do you think this body's overweight?" And she's like, "Interesting that we're asking society if this body's overweight." It was very interesting. Yeah. So well, let's just talk about that and just like what that means and also why we're doing this as a society.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, so that'll be a good conversation next week, you guys. But I think that what we wanted to really put in as a message here today on this podcast was your weight loss is incredible. I really believe so. I think it starts you off with like really teaching you what true weight loss can look like, and then we're here for forever. Like we create that relationship, that community, but also that progress or that journey for you to be able to lose the weight, keep it off, but even go deeper. Like there's even that piece where it's like I've kept the weight off, and now I want to like heal. I really want to like be free. And it's like bringing you to a place where you're no longer living in a bigger body. You don't fear living in a bigger body. You just like have almost no more noise. Like that's the dream, right? It is a long journey, but what an amazing journey to have created yourself and that you built that through confidence and self-love, you know?
And the journey should be beautiful. So let
Yeah.
like it shouldn't be bad news.
Yeah.
We want like when you're doing it right, it's enjoyable.
It is. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Have a great week, you guys. See you next week. Bye.
Bye.
My God.